Riders ready, watch the gate.
Why Pump for Peace? Well, this is why. You know, wherever we go with a pump track, the kids are getting together, having fun together, no matter where they're coming from, no matter what their background is, whether they're poor or rich, whether they're old or young, whether they're black or white. They have fun together, you see their smiles. Well, Pump for Peace got started when we were building a pump track in Thailand near the Cambodian border for a quite rich client. And we were building that track in front of shacks with a lot of kids living there. Basically, they had nothing. And it kind of felt weird building a pump track in front of these shacks. We weren't sure if those kids were ever going to be able to use that track, and we weren't sure if it was just that one rich guy and his friends using the track. That question got answered very quick as soon as we poured out the last bit of asphalt. All of these kids ran out of their shacks, came with whatever they had, some just wheels that they pushed around the pump track, some with bikes with broken off pedals, barefoot on the axles. And they just kept on riding it. They wouldn't stop for days. And for us, we had tears in our eyes. We were like, wow. And we just knew we had to make this possible elsewhere in the world. And we had to make this, yeah, we wanted to do this everywhere. And that's why we founded Pump for Peace, to facilitate the construction of Velosolutions pump tracks all around the world. The first Pump for Peace project was in Lesotho, in a town called Roma, and we even had kids qualifying for the World Championships on that track already.
Your winner, please, Claudio.
We've built 2 more Pump for Peace tracks in Lesotho by now. The next ones are coming up in Uganda, Israel, Rwanda, Mexico, Zimbabwe, Nepal, and the list goes on. Pump for Peace facilitates the construction of pump tracks in developing countries and conflict areas. I'm also considering, is it really up to us to tell those countries what is good for them? I don't believe so. They know what's best for them. We work together with local organizations, making sure that everyone has access to the pump track and there is no hurdle for anyone to get in. We see those pump tracks that we build as a hub for development, both on a social side and an economic side. Our vision is that all around these pump tracks there's going to be more than just riding. Even though the riding itself and the kids having fun is reason enough. But we believe in that there's going to be a lot more around it. You know, there can be bike shops where people do business, there can be cafes. They become the village fountain. This is where the kids meet, this is where people meet, this is where they get together. No matter if they're rich or poor, black or white, or what God they believe in, it really doesn't matter. They get together and have fun on the pump track. And our vision therefore is that this thinking goes further than just on the pump track, and they will take this into their daily lives. We also make sure that Pump for Peace tracks become part of the Red Bull UCI Pump Track World Championships, so that the kids in these towns get the chance to qualify for the finals at the end of the year, which can be a very, very big story, because as you can imagine, these kids have never left the country and have never been on an airplane. So for them to be able to go to the finals somewhere else in the world is a true life-changing event.
And he did. And it's another mountain bike.
The thinking of making cycling accessible to everyone around the world also led us to founding a World Cup racing team, which we now have with the Pump for Peace racing team that goes to the World Cups with 2 riders, one of them Tumelo Makae from Lesotho and the other one Faranak Bartuazar from Iran. As you can imagine, especially for Faranak, it is not an easy task to be riding bicycles in a country like Iran, and it's even harder for her to get to World Cups. So we really believe that if we put a woman like her on an international platform, she is gonna become an idol, a role model for other women in her country. When I'm on site building a track for them, that's the moment where I'm the happiest, and that's why.
One thing is certain, cycling has the power to change lives.